Today I'm going to talk about ISKCON, a global Hindu movement, focusing on its community in Hong Kong. I'll use this case to show how a global religion works in a local urban setting. I'll briefly go through its background, beliefs, and practices, and then an interview video that shows its challenges and changes today. So this ISKCON Hong Kong is located in Tsim Sha Tsui, a very busy urban area, and it's actually inside a commercial building, not a traditional temple. So religion here is clearly shaped by the city environment. In terms of religious background, ISKCON is not a separate religion, but a devotional movement within Hinduism. More specifically, it is rooted in Gaudiya Vaishnavism, a tradition inspired by Chaitanya in the late 15th and early 16th centuries. Vaishnavism refers to Hindu traditions centered on the worship of Vishnu, and in this case, the emphasis is especially on Krishna as a central divine figure. Although these beliefs come from older Indian religious traditions, ISKCON, as an organized global movement, was founded much later in 1966. This means that ISKCON combines traditional Hindu theology with a modern global form of religious organization, which helps explain why it can now be found in places such as Hong Kong. Next is a small video which introduces the founder of ISKCON.
So he's our Acharya. Acharya means the teacher, and his divine name is A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. So he's our head of the teacher, and he's the one who started this movement called ISKCON. But our Indian religion is more than 5,000 years old. But he started to preach in America, Europe, to get more people understanding. Even in China, he came to China in 1970s. So he's our Acharya, he's our teacher.
This slide summarizes the main beliefs of ISKCON as a devotional Hindu movement rooted in Krishna worship and Vedic teachings. First, Krishna is understood as the supreme divine figure and the central object of worship. Second, a key concept is bhakti, or devotion, which refers to building a loving relationship with God. Followers also believe that the soul is eternal, so human life is not limited to the physical body alone. Another important idea is liberation, which means freedom from material attachment and the pursuit of spiritual fulfillment. In daily life, ISKCON has structured practices. There are rituals throughout the day like arati, as well as group chanting like kirtan, and scripture classes. So religion here is not just belief, but something people practice every day. So next, I'll move on to modern changes and challenges, which will be shown through an interview video. Have the activities, teachings, or community events changed over time?
Being more practical, because sometimes you cannot impose your religious principles. We do follow rules, but we keep it a little easy.
Yes. Has the temple changed the way it communicates with people, for example, through social media?
Yes, we are trying to catch up with people through social media, because that's the only place now everybody at the end of the day they relax at their bed and they go through the social media, and that's where they really are trying to get something what they want,
Is it difficult to maintain a Hindu religious community in a fast-paced city like Hong Kong?
Fast city like Hong Kong, because sometimes the energy, the negative energy, like pubbing, heavy meat eating, and those things, it's a little bit against any religion.
Are there any challenges in attracting younger generations or new participants?
Yeah, we are facing this problem because the new generation, especially in Hong Kong, they don't believe in God. The teachings of Buddha is also not so clear in China.
Here are my references, and to conclude, ISKCON in Hong Kong shows how a global religion keeps its core beliefs and practices while adapting to a fast-paced urban environment. From the interview, we can see that the community is becoming more practical, using things like social media to connect with people and making religious life more accessible. At the same time, they also face challenges, especially in attracting younger generations and maintaining religious commitment in a busy city. So this example really shows that religion is not fixed, but constantly adapting to social change.